Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. Checkered Past launched a few weeks back on Adult Swim, and I wanted to discuss with you guys what I think about the block so far and how I think it can improve. So first and foremost, I'm just going to start out straight up by saying I absolutely love Checkered Past. I know that I have a Cartoon Network centric channel, but if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I really haven't been watching a lot of Cartoon Network as of late. You know, I'll turn it on during the day to watch some Amazing World of Gumball or throw it on in the background while I do some other things, but I never really just sit down to watch Cartoon Network anymore. Reason being is because there's just nothing on the channel, and since Checkered Past has launched, I've noticed just every single day at 5 o'clock, I've made sure that I'm tuned in to Cartoon Network to check out these reruns of these old classic series. Now, the four classics that I've discussed with you guys before that are airing during this block are Dexter's Laboratory, Edda and Eddie, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I am not the biggest fan of Dexter's Laboratory. I like this series, but I don't love this show. I love Edda and Eddie on the other hand. I love the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which, just gonna say, rewatching these reruns, these episodes of this show, we really need to return to the Grim Adventures universe, because it's really good, and maybe we'll get into that in another video. And even watching Courage the Cowardly Dog has been a pleasant treat as well. But I said in my initial video discussing Checkered Past about 2-3 weeks ago that they need to expand upon the block. That's my biggest criticism of Checkered Past, is they need to add more to the schedule. I don't want to watch King of the Hill at 7 p.m. I've never been a fan of that series, and I don't want to see it on that early. I remember growing up, every time Adult Swim would turn on King of the Hill, or I believe at one point they even had American Dad be the sign-on for Adult Swim. I always remember when those series would turn on, in particular King of the Hill, I'm like, oh man, like time to change the channel because Cartoon Network's over. And I feel like having King of the Hill on at 7 p.m. is just way too soon. They need to expand upon the Checkered Past block. It needs to go beyond the 7 p.m. hour. I've said in my video 2 weeks ago, they need to do it, in my opinion, till at least 9 o'clock, if not 10 o'clock. Make this block 4 or 5 hours long. And for me, the shows that I would add to the block is Codename Kids Next Door, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Powerpuff Girls. Maybe they have like a more niche show thrown in there as well, like Megas XLR, and then once the episodes cycle through and they air all of them, you put a new show in. Maybe even Samurai Jack as well. I just love what this block is doing so far and would love to see Cartoon Network expand upon it and make it even better than it already is. Because like I said so far, I personally, and you guys can let me know in the comment section below, if you've been checking into Checkered Past as much as you can, because I've been loving what I've been seeing. And I noticed something as well. It seems like on Friday nights, they have it that Checkered Past has a bit of an altered schedule. Instead of airing 4 different shows as it does, you know, Monday through Thursday, on Friday nights, it just airs one singular show for the entire 2-hour block. So I believe the first week it aired 2 hours of Dexter's Laboratory. This past week they aired 2 hours of Edda and Eddie, and this Friday, this coming Friday, they're going to be airing 2 hours of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And I think that this is just a great idea as well. I feel like it's cool to just see these shows get even a bigger spotlight on the channel every Friday night. It makes Fridays a little bit more special, that it is indeed the end of the school week, the end of the work week, and you can just sit back, relax, and watch your favorite cartoon for 2 hours from 5 to 7 p.m. My one question though is, I would presume the following week is going to be 2 hours of Courage the Cowardly Dog, but once that happens, what do they then do after that? Do they just cycle through the same shows again and go to Dexter's Laboratory, Edda and Eddie, and then Grim Adventures and so on and so on? Or are they going to then introduce a new set of series on Checkered Past? I would have to imagine they're probably just going to cycle through the shows again, because it'd be weird to abandon these 4 shows so early on. But quick thought, what if potentially Checkered Past every month has a different selection of 4 shows that they're airing during the block? That would be rather interesting, and that would be a way to keep this block being fresh every single month with a different variety of shows airing on it. I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to that, but at the same time, I don't want to see a show like Edda and Eddie or the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy or Courage the Cowardly Dog leave this block so soon. I want to see it expanded upon. The ratings, I think, would be doing better with this new block. Hopefully it shows in the ratings, and it shows Warner Brothers Discovery that people love this. We love these classics and we want to see more of them on the channel, and not just 2 hours from 5 to 7 p.m. Let's push it to 5 to 9 or 5 to 10. Let's have it be every single night, and even maybe on Saturdays as well, because Saturdays are a bit of an interesting story when it comes to Adult Swim, and I'm going to talk about that in its own separate video. But until then, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all of this. What do you guys think about the Checkered Past block so far? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Would you make some tweaks to it? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content from DC Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.